Welcome to the Epic Visions channel. Today we're going to share about the 10 Nature's Wrath. Incredible videos of terrifying disasters. But before that, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon for more historical incidents. Number 10. Colorado Blizzard 2019. The Colorado Blizzard of 2019, also known as the Bomb Cyclone or Bombogenesis, occurred in March of 2019. It brought heavy snowfall, strong winds, and blizzard conditions to Colorado and parts of the central United States. The storm rapidly intensified and hit on March 13, 2019. It resulted in significant disruptions, including road closures, flight cancellations, and power outages. Some areas received more than a foot of snow, and wind gusts reached hurricane force levels, causing whiteout conditions and drafting snow. Major highways and interstates such as the I-25 and I-70 were closed, leading to stranded motorists. The storm is remembered as one of the most intense winter storms in recent years in the region. Number 9. Sunda Strait Tsunami 2018. The Sunda Strait Tsunami of 2018 was a devastating natural disaster that occurred on December 22, 2018. It was triggered by a volcanic eruption and landslide from the Anak Krakatau volcano, which is located in the Sunda Strait between Java and Sumatra, Indonesia. The tsunami struck coastal areas of the two densely populated Indonesian islands, Java and Sumatra, with little warning. It resulted in significant loss of life and widespread destruction. The tsunami waves reached the heights of over 80 meters in some areas, overwhelming coastal communities and causing extensive damage to buildings, infrastructure, and boat. The impact of tsunami was particularly devastating due to its proximity to populated areas, lack of a comprehensive early warning system, and the time of the day when many people were unaware and unprepared. The disaster resulted in over 400 deaths, thousands of injuries, and significant displacement of residents. Rescue and relief efforts were initiated promptly by Indonesian authorities and international organizations, but the scale of the disaster posed significant challenges. The Sunda Strait Tsunami of 2018 highlighted the need for improved disaster preparedness and early warning systems in vulnerable coastal regions. Number 8. Mount Merapi 2010. The Mount Merapi eruption of 2010 was a major volcanic eruption that occurred in Indonesia. It began in October 26, 2010 and continued for several weeks. Mount Merapi is one of Indonesia's most active volcanoes, located on the island of Java. The eruption resulted in significant destruction and loss of life. It expelled ash clouds, pyroclastic flows, and hot volcanic gases, which posed a severe threat to nearby communities. The eruption killed over 3,000 people and injured many. Volcanic ash from the Mount Merapi's eruption affected air travel in the region, causing the closure of airports. The Indonesian government declared a state of emergency, and evacuation orders were issued for people living within the danger zone. The eruption had a long-term consequences as it damaged agriculture, infrastructure, and homes in the affected areas. It also raised concerns about the ongoing volcanic activity in Indonesia, known as the Ring of Fire. Number 7. Typhoon Gani. Typhoon Gani, also known as Typhoon Raleigh in the Philippines, was a devastating tropical cyclone that struck several countries in the western Pacific Ocean in November of 2020. It emerged as the most powerful typhoon of the year worldwide and left a significant impact on the affected regions. Forming on October 26, 2020, in the western Pacific, Typhoon Gani rapidly intensified, reaching Category 5 super typhoon status on October 31st. The Philippines was the first to face its wrath as Gani made landfall on November 1st, 2020. The typhoon brought with it heavy rains, ferocious winds, landslides, and flash floods. After wreaking havoc in the Philippines, Typhoon Gani continued its path, making a second landfall in Vietnam, where it caused further destruction and loss of life. In total, Typhoon Gani claimed over 30 lives in the Philippines and Vietnam, leaving thousands of people displaced from their homes. The disaster underscored the vulnerability of regions in the western Pacific to powerful typhoons and emphasized the critical need for disaster preparedness. Number 6. Powerful storm in Indonesia 2022. Bali, known for its natural beauty and vibrant tourism industry, has experienced powerful storm event in the recent past. In October of 2022, at least 5 people lost their lives due to floods and landslide in the province following heavy rain. Floods and mudslides caused damage and fatalities in Lumajang Regency in the East Java province on the neighboring island of Java on 6 to 7 July of 2023. At least 3 people died and over 1,000 have been displaced. Number 5. Tornado in China, June 2020. In June 2020, China experienced a series of devastating tornadoes in the province of Jiangsu and Anhui. These tornadoes were part of the severe weather outbreak that included strong winds, heavy rainfall, and hailstorms. Tornadoes caused significant destruction, resulting in casualties and damage to homes and infrastructure. Chinese authorities launched rescue and relief efforts to assist those affected by the tornadoes and to provide support for recovery and rebuilding. Number 4. Stromboli Volcano 2019. The Stromboli volcano eruption in 2019 was a significant geological event that occurred on the Italian island of Stromboli. On July 3, 2019, the volcano experienced a major eruption, spewing a massive column of ash, smoke, and volcanic material into air. This eruption resulted in the tragic death of a hiker and caused panic among residents and tourists on the island. Stromboli is known for its nearly constant low-level volcanic activity, with small eruptions being relatively common. However, the 2019 eruption was more powerful and explosive than the typical activity observed on the island. The eruption generated pyroclastic flows, which are fast-moving clouds of the hot gas, ash, and volcanic rocks. The tragic loss of life occurred when a hiker was struck by falling rocks during the eruption. Italian authorities responded by temporarily closing off access to the summit and implementing safety measures to protect residents and visitors. The eruption served as a reminder of the dynamic and unpredictable nature of volcanoes, especially in those regions with a history like this. Number 3. Typhoon Hato 2017. Typhoon Hato, which struck in 2017, was a powerful tropical cyclone that primarily affected southern China, particularly the city of Macau and the Pearl River Delta region. It was one of the strongest typhoons to hit the area in decades. Typhoon Hato brought heavy rainfall, strong winds, and widespread flooding, causing transportation issues and significant damage to infrastructure. Typhoon Hato serves as a reminder of the destructive potential of such natural disasters in highly populated coastal regions. Number 2. Mount Semeru 2021. An eruption of Mount Semeru, a volcano in the East Java province of the Indonesian island of Java, began on 4th December of 2021. The eruption began after heavy precipitation caused the collapse of the lava dome at the summit. At least 69 people died, 104 were more injured, while more than 5 remain missing. Number 1. The Yellowstone Floods June 2022. Flooding at Yellowstone caused catastrophic damage in the region, destroying homes, roads, and bridges, and isolating entire communities. Despite the size of this event, these impacts on seismic and hydrothermal activity are likely to be minor. During June 10th to 13, 2022, an atmospheric river event, a system of warm and extremely wet air that usually originates in the tropics, struck the Yellowstone National Park region. More than 2 to 3 inches of rain, combined with the warm overnight temperatures, melted a large amount of snow that had not previously melted because of a cool and snowy spring. That was all for today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more details. Thanks for watching.